All right, this is the finals of Weekly Open. Let's go with 52. Number of cards in deck, good number. And we're going to be playing Seto. We have first turn, so we should probably start thinking. Very importantly, no same. Also, we have two 6/6s for the same corner. Interesting. We both have that 3/5/7/3. That's an interesting card. Let's look at their super card. 7 up, 5 right, 7 down, 5 left. So 3/5/7/3 is technically safe, and he can only take it if he can set up pluses, right? Only with pluses can he capture that. He has no plus walls against it, and, sames don't work. So what could take that 7 facing down? Well, the 1/5/7/3 needs a 3/5/7/3 double sets him up. That is a shame. Okay, so we don't get an easy starter like we did every game against Tezuka. We must use our brains. Another kind of interesting idea is a 6/6 corner in 7, where yes, he can take it, but if he does take it, we take back in 1, and we have 2 safeties to his 1. I suspect he has good L options there, so I'm not too enthused about that, but not the worst idea in the world. Yeah, I have no idea what we should be doing here. His 3/5/7/3 could be a problem. I'm thinking 6/6/1/3 and 3. It doesn't really direct the game usefully, but it is very easy for me to recapture. It gives a second way to cover 3/5/7/3 and 1. And most of my cards are okay seeing that as a starter, right? I think my hand can't be too upset about that kind of move. Let's just play it. Seto said quick plays. Let's do quick plays. All right. I'd forgotten to say good luck and stuff, so I said good luck, I guess, which is as rude as I could make it. So reason I sort of was drawn to this starter, it's not like a high pressure starter or anything, but I didn't see anything obvious, and 3 of my 4 cards can capture it both ways if needed, with various outfacing numbers, so it is difficult for it to walk into combo stuff. Oh yeah, we do have to remember no same. I remember that when looking at setups against 3/5/7/3. But I had sort of forgotten it once we stopped looking at that. It's much easier for me to remember no walls, right? Like same and plus go hand in hand, plus wall and same wall go hand in hand. So I was really pleased with how I played one of the earlier rounds this tournament because I was able to just, keep in mind that. But okay. Huh. So of course the question is, what if we force the action? Either in 2 or in 6. Now, he controls anything that lands in 1. So if I went 2, he went 6 safely. And then I went 1. I don't have 9. 1 doesn't seem that appealing. So I think more appealing is to start in 6. We start in 6. He can play stuff that I can only take from 2, in 1 from 2. He can go in 2 where I can only take it with 6/6/3/1, and that is comboed by 6/5/4/1. So can we get rid of that? And can we set up controlling that top row? Because his left-right isn't that strong, right? For instance, 3/5/7/3 actually controls anything he could put in 1. So if we had a 2 facing up, a 3 facing up, 3/5/7/3 actually just dominates the top row. So 3/4/4/5 and 4. seems very appealing to me. 3, 4, 4, 5 in 4. With 3, 5, 7, 3 just set to sweep things. That looks so good to me, just instinctively, right? If they go 7, I have a capture in 8. I didn't flip 5, so I'm not even susceptible to combos. Not that there necessarily are combos. There is 2, but I will have counterplay against 2. I will have a counter combo. Against one of the cards in 2, I guess, not both. So I will have to be careful about flipping 5. But I think 4 looks appealing. If he goes 6, maybe I can just go 9, and I have pretty nice cards for that endgame. I like the look of 4. We won't play as fast as he does, but we can still play fairly quickly. Kind of fun to play quick, though. Oh my god, he's so much faster than me. I thought this was reasonable. There's no same. There's no same. Did that change anything? No. These were all pluses. This was all plus reliant. Everything I looked at was based on pluses, not sames. God, I freaked myself out there. We also have a plus in 2. And like quite a decent plus in 2, if given the opportunity. 2, 3, 5, 6 is really nice for 2 and 6. Alright, so he does go 7. I might have called that 9 earlier. And I was sort of thinking I should go 8 with 2, 3, 6, 5. But there's a case for going it with 6, 6, 3, 1 and leaving 2, 3, 6, 5 with its 2 excellent squares. I think that's probably not the way, though. So, if we go 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8, they capture from 9. They capture from 9. We play 6, 6, 3, 1, and 6. So it's currently we're down 6, 4. We make it 5, 5. They go up 6, 4. We're down 6, 4. They go in 2 with 3, 5, 7, 3. They're up 7, 3. We double capture at the end. We only tie. I could also meet 9 with 3, 5, 7, 3, and 6. Which makes it 5, 5. But they single capture, and we only have one capture at the end with 6, 6, 3, 1. So this is not sufficient. Is there anything sneaky to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. 6, 6, 3, 1, and 8 is safe. But I think basically the line is exactly the same. Except that actually we have worse cards to put in 6 there. Yeah, that's not appealing. We could start in 6. 6, 6, 3, 1, and 6. They did not set. They don't have a combo in 8, so we never unintentionally flip 5, I don't think. But I think it's just like the same. They play 5, 2, 4, 5, and 9. They go up 7, 3. We have a single capture in 8. It's 6, 4. And 3, 5, 7, 3 doesn't quite sweep sufficiently. Okay. What about 6, 6, 3, 1 in 9? 2, 3, 5, 6 then has both 2 and 6. So if they block 8, maybe I can play 3, 5, 7, 3, and 1. They combo me, and then I have the plus in 6. And that's probably just a tie. That looks like just a tie. They don't have to go 1, but I mean, they don't have to go 8, but I think they should. I don't think they have anything in other squares. Right, they have no combo play elsewhere. So 6, 6, 3, 1, and 9. They go 8. I go 1. They combo me. I combo 5 cards. Maybe I have 2 there? I think I should play 6, 6, 3, 1, and 9. I think that is the best try. Have I completely missed something? They have the plus in 6, but I don't think I care. Let's do it. I might have miscalculated something here, which would be, deeply embarrassing, but that's okay. It's plus, not same. That doesn't affect anything. Alright, well, it was the move Akiyama wanted me to play, which is usually a bad sign. And by bad sign, I mean good sign. But I had checked the normal stuff. Akiyama, I feel like, more often starts with the stranger stuff, and I very much start with this, with the normal stuff. But, yeah, 6, 5, 4, 1 landing an 8, I think. I should be ready to put this into the database. So weekly open 52 finals, not round 2. What's the rule set? Level 3 P PW RC. Okay, and I had first turn. Was up Seto. I played 6, 6, 1, 3, and 3. He played 1, 5, 7, 4, 5. I played 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 7, 4, 4, 2, 7, 6, 6, 3, 1, 9. He does go 8, 6, 5, 4, 1, 8. So, okay, my first idea here was 3, 5, 7, 3, and 1. That will make the score 6, 4. If they let me go 2, I win. So they must play the combo in 2. They flip everything. They're up 8 to 2. And I flip back 4 cards because through 5 I combo 8. So I tie there. My alternative idea, which was a bad idea because they do have the combo in 6, was 3, 5, 7, 3, and 2 to start with, but that just doesn't work. And they have double captures. Yeah, there's many reasons that doesn't work. You start with 2, 3, 5, 6, and 6, and they have the plus and 2, and we don't combo back. So there's not much there. That's a good way to lose. Take the combo in 2 with 2, 3, 5, 6. Does that do anything? No, they still have 6. Yeah. Alright, so we will play the as intended. 3, 5, 7, 3, 1. They will combo in 2, and we will tie the first game. Interesting game. Yeah. It felt like I might have something on turn 5, but I really didn't see it. I would be surprised if there was a win turn 5. I think there was a bunch of appealing options. There are lots of turn 5 or turn 4 positions where I'm like, I check some things and there could easily be something strange. I think I checked the critical stuff here. putting in the move order for the chat. 9, 8, 1. It's going to be 2, 6. And we get a tie, do the plus. And we'll put up another. You can get games done very quickly against Seto, not Tiama. Alright. Interesting game. I do feel like... I always feel like when someone plays in 5, you should be able to find some initiative against it somewhere. But I think I did, right? I think I found as much initiative as I was going to get. And, that's what we got. All right, once again, we have 2 cards with the exact same numbers for the same corner. This time it's 3. Let's look at him directionally. 7 up, 7 right, 6 left, 5 down. Can we take advantage of that? Not necessarily, but okay. 5, 1, 4, 7 in 9 is the lazy man's choice. Let's check if there's a big setup in 5. I have been getting a lot of very easy starters in these matches, which is very pleasant. But also very lucky, obviously. This has been a lucky tournament run. Okay, top card cannot be set up to take the 7 from 5. Second card also can't because it would need a 6 down. Third card can't because same as off. Fourth card needs a 4 down, can't have that. It doesn't have that. Fifth card needs a 2 down. Okay, 5, 1, 4, 7 in 9 is safe. Do we give up power we will need later? We have a 7 up, a 6 right, a 6 left, and like them, we have a 5 down. So one thing that they might do is they could play potentially 6, 1, 3, 6, and 6. But we don't have any way to set up against that in advance anyway. And yeah, I think we shouldn't be too bothered by that. I'm not sure we have good setups against it, actually, which I would hope we would. Because there's no same. So I can't, yeah. Maybe we'll play like 4, 6, 4, 4, and 8. Maybe we won't. I think we have to start this way, but I actually think 6, 6, 3, 1 is a pretty good rejoinder in 6. But okay, well, we'll do it. All right. I didn't put in the last moves of the last game. One sec. Let's pop open the last game in my database. I mean, continue. I would like to resubmit the form. It's funny that it picks up my card for me again. Okay. So 3, 5, 7, 3, and 1. 3, 5, 7, 3, 2. 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, and 5, 2, 4, 5 remaining. Tie. Okay. And we'll start putting in this game like once we're, mid to late way through, rather than going and adding in moves every 3 seconds. I would play a 6, 1, 3, 6, and 6, I think, if I was him. My hand is pretty ill-conceived to meet that. But hopefully we have something. My first instinct was 4, 6, 4, 4, and 8, setting up a threat in 5. But I actually can't take back 4, 6, 4, 4, so that's pretty clumsy. I was also looking at options in 2, but we actually don't have any setups there. So we might end up going like 3 and just sacking a card, or going in the distance. But I don't think we can go 3, because if they take from 2 with 2, 7, 5, 4, they set themselves up in 5. So I think we might have to do something a little off the beaten path against that move. Which is, of course, not my specialty. I'm very good at the beaten path. Maybe we can play 8, let them play 5, and just stack it and play like 7 after. It might draw the right cards out of their hand. That my, like 3, 5, 6, 3, and 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he does play it. Okay. That's not ideal. You hate to see it. So 4, 6, 4, 4, 5. Sorry, 8. There really are no setups. Hmm. 46448. They go something 5. If they go 2754 though, I don't even have safety with 7441 and 7. Don't even have safety. Actually, maybe that's okay. Because it gets their 2 best cards out of their hand. That might weirdly hold. Okay. 46448. I make a real threat in 5. One I think they have to care about. And that they don't really have setups against. So 46448, I think they should take in 5. They have 2 ways to take. No, the 2754 is going to sweep me. They should take with 5453. Do I have setups? I never have setups with this hand. Oh, I kind of do. Maybe I have 7441 and 1. I might have played there. I'm drawn to 4644 and 8. Because if 2754 and 5, my planned line, which is a ridiculous line, is 7441 and 7. And I probably just lose to 3 there. What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't find an idea. My cards are just so bad at taking each other back. What if I played in 7? That's so silly. Something in 7. I don't know if that's silly. I'm having trouble judging. I kind of like 7441 and 7. Intending to meet 8 with 4. And suddenly I'm putting down cards I can sometimes retake. And that's something, right? That's something. I'm going to do it. I cannot find a move I like, and there's no same. Because it sort of forces specific cards out of his hand. That's my concept here. Right? Like 5453, I control, right? He can't really put that in 8. And 2754 is by far his best card in like every line. He doesn't want to use that, and it doesn't do anything in 8. 7441 gives me 7, right? 1635 in 8 seems like the critical move. Then I'm intending to play 5. And I'm not sure, but maybe I have play there. It's safe to 4, which is really important in a lot of variations. He does go 8. Wait, what? Oh. Plus 1 is on. Oh, man. Oh dear. Alright. Well, there we go. I remembered one thing, but not the other. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna start putting the moves in. Then we'll look for something, but you know, plus wall is on. Can we use that? I don't think so. I think we have no play against anything, no matter what. Oh man. Well, that's not great. Um. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's like when walls are on or off, that works. But when same disappears, man, that goes funky. I liked how I played the first game though. That wasn't bad. I don't think there's any way to pretend we have an idea here. Any way to pretend. If 2754 lands in 2, I wish there was a big setup in 4 there, right? Like 2, 4, 5, 6, and 4 sets up 1, but no threat in 5. Yeah, not great. Let's just play it how I was gonna play it, and if we lose 6-4, we'll claim we would have tied. Okay. Well, rules are tricky. I feel like I still lose to 3, right? My whole line was bad. Okay. Well, congrats to Seto. I think he very much deserved this one, and I very much didn't. Um, yeah. I also meant to play 2, 4, 5, 6, and 5, but whatever. Obviously does not matter at this point. Okay, so we played 3, 3, 5, 6, and 5. Alright, I should try to find a way to lose 9-1. I don't think that's going to be doable, but we should try. We should see if we can set him up. For instance, if he plays in 3, maybe we'll go 2, 4, 5, 6, and 1, and give them the big combo in 2 to take the 9-1. Something like that. So, with no same on, sadly, 4-6-4-4 has no hope. Obviously, it has no hope anyway. Okay, so we should be trying to lose 9-1 here. Can we do it? Yes, I can lose 9-1. Good, good, good. All right, cool. All right, there we go. All right, at least we can go out as is proper. Oh, man. Not good. I really liked how I played most of this tournament, too. That's not the best way to end it, but All right. 1-9, my loss. 9, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, I can solver check that. Seto asked when video for this monstrosity. Let's go check. Think this will be late February. Obviously, you hearing this, it's coming out, when you hear it, but I just, brain was off to all non-pluses. It is funny how, my brain at least is much better at dividing, same and plus from the wall rules than it is dividing the same rules from the plus rules. That one clearly is a struggle. I really do like how I played this tournament until that game, though. Now I'm curious if I played the last game horribly as well, because Were there any lines where I considered a plus wall? I don't think so. I think plus wall was... if you have watched this video to this point and have recollections, did I mention plus wall at any point in my analysis, or was it gone the whole way? Because sometimes it goes in and out, like you're focusing on it and you have it. I'm not sure here. Okay, and Akiyama asked if there was anything I could do with the solver here. So let's go check Monsieur Solver. Rules. Only the plus rules. Hands. So what did I have? I had 5147, 7441, 3356, 2456, 4644. And he had 6136, 1635, 5453, 2754, 7441. 2754 was completely dominant in so many of the lines I checked. Don't know if I made that clear, but very important card there. All right, solver. When it opens, you will have it as well. It's open for me, it's open for you. Wonderful. Okay, so I played this move, which, I thought made sense at the time. Now I have no idea if it made sense because, of course, I was not considering that plus wall was on. All right, we do have the rules right. Cool. Okay. So he played 6, 1, 3, 6, and 6. And in this position, I have 4 ties. Basically, I have to block 8. Which is what I wanted to do for a while until I played this awful move. And he took, and nothing ties. Solver says lost after my creative move in 7. So I wanted to play at first, I wanted to go this, which does tie. My point was, if they take with 2754, I thought getting that out of their hand was really valuable. And the line I was sort of thinking was, if I sack everything, I can play something safe here at the end, and 2, 4, 5, 6 sweeps his remaining hand. So this was my idea for how to tie. It does not tie because plus wall is on. But you can see where I was coming from, I hope, right? Now, apparently I should be able to tie here. Ties are in 1 or 3. Yeah, but obviously I was... This did work. This tied. This tied. I was very, very vaguely close. And against this, the move that had come to mind for me, again, I did not realize that plus wall was not there. Was it that? No, it was this. This was my idea, which does tie. That's including that plus wall is on, and plus wall never favors me. So that was a tying idea. So I could have survived this game if I had gone with that move in 8. But I did think it was ugly, and I did think this worked if no plus wall, which I just think is still just not true. We can, I'll close this now. And if I remove plus wall, so we're playing plus combo now. I'll pop open it again. I think this was still a bad idea, and I still should have gone with 8. So this position says the solver, there are a lot more tying moves. Interesting that 1 is actually a move that has a lot of ties in it. But now 8 doesn't tie. I was actually relying on plus walls to tie. So actually, yeah. So this loses. If here, I do lose. What did I think I had? Thought I had this? I actually need plus wall to survive here. Because I need to control 2754. Yeah. I just don't have enough captures at the end. So this was all just bad ideas. So I didn't find anything. So what about 7441 and 7? This loses, 1635, yeah, and I just lose to the same line. So regardless of my my misunderstanding, I played this game really poorly and deserved to lose. Not to say trivial to tie. So there were a bunch of ties in 3. Now 3 is the move I would conventionally tell someone, like, you should have just made it work. But I really didn't see it. So for instance, here, I didn't see my next move. And apparently I have a few moves. 7441 and 1 or 4, or 4644 and 1. So I didn't calculate any further here. And maybe that was my mistake. Because I do tie, right? Yeah. So I should have tried to make 3 work, because you can sort of brute force figure this out. Now, of course, in the game, I would have been shocked whenever this happened and it flipped 9, as happened. But that's what I should have played. My ideas in 8 did not work. My idea in 7 did not work. I don't think I was quite there to moving in 1, though I actually, did consider 7 after sort of thinking, what if I chuck something in 1? But my recaptures against 1 were just so uncomfortable, so I couldn't get that to work either. All right, obviously that was the greatest game you've ever seen. I did definitely deserve to lose, though, right? That was not just you didn't understand the rules, and so you missed a rule, and that is why you lost. Like, my move lost anyway, my alternate move lost anyway, right? That was definitely a game I should lose. And I think a game Seto should win. So we could say, like, yeah, I fucked up the rules, messed up the rules, sorry. I try not to swear too much on these videos. Yeah, I messed up the rules, but also, I didn't have it. I wasn't making the lines work. I couldn't get the cards to work together. And that is how you lose. You don't go down in, a blaze of glory. You go down just kind of confused and not letting anything click. Alright, so, I was hoping to give Seto a better game before he plays his Ultimisia finals. But the first game, we can say the first game was good. Man, this one was a bad time, though. For me, at least.